All right, here with the victorious head basketball coach of the Maury Commodores, Brandon Plummer. His team wins the Region 5B championship, 47-41 over Menchville as they move on to the state tournament. Coach, congratulations, second region title here in, 3-4 years. You got to be feeling good about the tradition you guys are building or continuing on since you've taken over for Jack Baker tonight. And defense first and foremost, which has been your calling card all year long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defense, that's what we predicate ourselves on. That is what our identity is. The two games that we lost against Kingsport and Northview, we kind of got away from that. We thought we was Golden State Warriors or something, shooting a lot of three-pointers. So we had to get back to what we do, and it's a great feeling, to be able to come back here and win another regional championship. Yes.
Yeah, this is definitely what one of your captains, Brian Alexander, just said to me as we lost our defensive identity. 15 points for him tonight, 3 steals, the defensive rebounds, the plays he made on that end probably mean as much to you as the buckets he scored on the offensive end, right?
Yes, it does. Because I tell him all the time, because he likes to get a little lackadaisical on that sometimes on defense while everybody else is playing hard. But I told him, if you're not playing hard enough, you got to come out today. You got to come out the game. And so he knows that if he's not playing defense, hey, you got to come sit down.
In a game that had a total of 37 turnovers, 20 by you guys, and a lot of fouls, especially towards the end, the stat that kind of jumps out at me that you must be pleased about is the first half you shot 40%, even though it was a low-scoring game, and for the game you were 5 of 9 from 3, so you didn't fall in love with the 3-ball here in a big arena, that kind of atmosphere and background, if you will.
Yeah. We made sure we made the extra pass. That's what it was about tonight. They're a very good defensive team. They do great on help side defense. They do great with taking charges. So we knew that extra pass had to be made. And I told my guys, when we were shooting around on Saturday, that be ready to shoot. Be ready to shoot. I know we can get to the basket, but some of you guys that can really knock it down, be confident in every shot that you take.
When we saw you last in the Virginia Preps Classic against middle school, you won it against a big, tall, talented private school team, and Cam Jones-Hood was the MVP there. He defended a big guy. Tonight he did that at times against Dallas Kendall for them in Menchville. But a guy you didn't have then that you have now, Kyrie Pendleton, he made some key plays down the stretch. Tell me more about him because he could be an X factor for you here in the state tournament coming up.
Yes. Kyrie and actually Sean Bill, we had a conversation the other day, and I just told them, all I need y'all to do is hit the glass for me. Just hit the glass. I don't need you. Don't worry about scoring. If you get your layup here and there, take it. But I need you hitting the glass because we knew, the big kid Dallas, how much he helps them out with getting second chance shots. So we just told him, let's try to limit them to one shot, hit him a couple times, and and try to keep going to the glass.
Off the bench, you get Casey Jones with 15 points, knocking down some outside shots. He's been pretty much doing that all year long, rather quietly for you, right?
Yes, he has. He's our big key factor coming off the bench. And the conversation me and him had at the beginning of the year, he could easily start for me. But I told him what I needed from him, and he's accepted his role. A couple times he kind of played with his confidence, but I told him, you my man. I'm always come to you, and you knock down shooters, so you make sure you be ready.
Yeah, a few more for you. This is a hard region when you got Northview as a 6th seed, I think it was. You had Menchville, Kickintan in your region. Woodside, who you had a barn burner game with. What similarities do you see from your title run of a few years ago? You had a barn burner at semifinal that year against Northview before beating Green Run in the regional final. From that year and this year, as far as the years and the teams here, the journeys.
Nobody's want to lose. That's what I see. That's the similarity. Nobody wants to lose. Everybody's going to play hard, and everybody got tough guards. A lot of us might not have the bigs, but, everybody's going to play with that heart. So the top teams that we had in our region, everybody's going to play like dogs every single night. So I'm so glad that we, went through that adversity against Woodside because it has prepared us going forward.
To win a game like that, what's that do? Because you've been a player on some of those teams like that at Booker T when you look like you're dead in the water out, and then does that just bring the whole confidence of their group up? Like maybe not you're unbeatable, but it gives you just that extra belief that you got to have triple zeros to put us out.
Yes, sir. You're gonna have to play us all the way through all 4 quarters, and maybe an overtime or 2 overtimes to really beat us. Our whole motto this year has been just to believe. Believe. That's why we got it on our chest. That's why we got it on our sweatshirt. We got to believe in everything that you do, and they are really buying into that motto.
Finally, you're going to play either Indian River or Bayside, the region runner-up coming up on a Friday in your building. It looks like at Maury in the state quarterfinals. You could certainly run into this Menchville team again. How are you approaching it? Is it more about not so much who you're seeing, but just what we do, what we can control as our group?
Absolutely. We control our own destiny. And we knew this game was very important to us, even though, if you could take the L, you still would go to the state playoffs, but we knew how much we needed this game. We want the home court advantage. We know what our fans bring, our supporting cast, so, we're just going to wait and see who we got to play, but we sure enough ready.
A piece of hardware won tonight here at Scope by Brandon Plummer's Commodores, and one more piece of hardware to go get. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.